In this video, we're going to have a look at how we can use the teleprompter, how you can prepare your files for the teleprompter. So the teleprompter on the camera is actually just a piece of glass that reflects a screen, and the processing of the file actually happens on this iPad. So the app that we're going to use for the teleprompter is called Teleprompter, which is installed on this iPad, and it's also accompanied by a remote control that's used specifically for that app. So when you go into the Teleprompter app, I'm going to zoom in slightly and refocus. So once you go into the Teleprompter app, you will see like a series of different scripts that have already been here if people have been using it before you. So there's two ways in which you can add scripts into your teleprompter. So if you go into that plus sign here, you have the option to compose a new script. So let's say you go my script, create script, and then you can start typing whatever you want. Okay, it's a little bit annoying to do that on an iPad, so I would not recommend using this method of input. What you would rather do is to prepare your script on your computer, know exactly what you want to say in advance, and then you can put this file, you can import this document in the app. So this app supports PDF files and it supports Word documents. So any of these will work. It doesn't really matter how it's formatted, and you will see why it's the case in a few minutes. Now, the easiest way to get a document on this iPad is to actually email it to yourself. So I'm just going to bring up my emails. So this is just an email that I sent myself with a PDF file attached. That PDF file, there's nothing special about it. It's just a Wikipedia article. I've copied the text into Word, and then I just printed that as a PDF. So this is the PDF. So I'm going to download it to this iPad. It will open in the browser. So the way that I access my email is just to go through owa.unimel.edu.au. So this is the PDF, and I want to download that PDF on the iPad. So what I do is I click on that little square with the a pointing arrow, and I go save to files. And then I can choose where I want to save this script. I'm just going to save it here, and I go save. Because there's already one in there, it's recognizing that as a duplicate item. I'm just going to replace it. So once I've saved that PDF, I can just go into the Teleprompter app, and I can go add, import documents, and I can just go to the location where this document has been saved. And in that case, it's in this particular location. I'm just going to click on that. And it will ask me, do you want to use document formatting or use plain text? If you click on use document formatting, what's going to happen is the way that the PDF has been formatted, this is the way that it's going to show here, which is not useful because this text is way too small. You can't actually read it, especially from a distance. So I'm going to do it again, except that this time I'm going to choose use plain text. When I select use plain text, it will automatically display it in large letters. Now, don't be alarmed if you see that the letters are mirrored horizontally. It's meant to be like that. Because like I mentioned, the teleprompter is actually just a reflective glass. And once you put that in front of a reflective glass, it will show the right way up. Okay, so you can put that on landscape mode, and then you put that in front of a teleprompter, and then you can start reading that text in the reflection. And in a future video, I will show you exactly how this fits on the teleprompter. Now, this remote control has already been paired with the iPad, so you can actually control the flow of the text using that remote control. So the first thing that you can do is to just hit on that button, and it will start scrolling. If it's going too slow, you can always press this button here to make it go faster, and you can see that there's a scroll at the bottom here. If it's too fast, you can always go back. These buttons here do the same thing, but except that they do it in bigger increments. And if you have chapters in your script, which I don't here, you have the option to do that. You can skip through the chapters using these two buttons. Don't worry about these buttons for general navigation. You won't need it for when you're recording. Now this pointer also has a laser pointer, but that's not really useful when you are doing a recording in front of the camera. So again, once you have your file ready, just click on this button to start the scrolling. You can alter the speed using these buttons, and when you're done, you can just stop it. After you're done recording, if you want to delete your script from that iPad, you can just go back into the scripts, press and hold on your script, and then just hit delete. Okay, so this is how you get to that app. So the app is called Teleprompter. You email a PDF or a Word document to yourself, download it onto the iPad, and then import it on the Teleprompter app, and make sure that you select rich text so that it appears big and legible from a distance.